Well, welcome to the video, and the video today is going to be about the settings and the composition that I use to capture my Lotus. Well, now I'm going to take some photos. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a little bush here in front of me, which you can probably see, and we're just going to see if I can get that into the shot, gives like a little bit of foreground effect. So as we're looking at the car, but before I do that, let's put the boot down, keep the lines nice and lovely on the car. So just pop our boot down, and I've also turned the wheels in so I can see the wheels. I like that look better than them seeing the tyre. So now we're seeing the rim. So now if we get down here like this, I can use the live view and I can see the car. Just got to come back a little bit further, and we just focus the car. Let's get down a little bit lower. Can focus the car. And what I also like to do is set the, actually what's it called? Yeah, exposure compensation. So what you do is you can set the Canon camera so they take a picture below the exposure, at the exposure, and above the exposure. And it just gives you that nice safety buffer. So if you don't get the exposure right, you've got 3 pictures to take your choice of what the exposure is. So that's a really good trick. So you take a little bit more photos, but digital photography, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to set that now. I'll go into that, and I've set that on my menu. So I open up, and now I can see my car. I've got it in live view, and I'm going to snap a few shots here. Now, I noticed I've got that exit Reed Highway sign in the background, which doesn't look too good. So I might just move over a little bit and try that instead. Get that out of the way. I'll just come over a little bit further. Just get a little bit of the grass in the front and the foreground, and the trees in the background to frame the car, those palm trees. Take a few photos. So now we'll go down to the back of the car. We'll just take a few pictures from the back, and we're going to have the car backlit by the sun, but the trees are blocking the sun, so we've still got nice and soft light here with the car coming through. And we might even be able to golden that up in post, so we might do that as well. Now I can just get that there. It's a nice shot. And this is how I normally get my photos. So I hope this is helping some of you guys. And if you have any questions, just leave them below so we can actually help each other if you do photography as well, and pick some stuff up from each other so we can shoot better photos in the future. Okay, so I've got a few shots, and it's showing me I've got a little bit of highlights in the sky. It's telling me that they're a little bit overexposed, but the EOS R is better overexposed than underexposed. So if you're using this particular camera, this Canon EOS R, you don't underexpose it, whilst maybe with a Sony or the new R6 and R5, you tend to underexpose it a bit more. But the EOS R seems to be a lot more recoverable from the highlights than the darker parts of the photo. So it's recommended to shoot that with it more slightly overexposed. Okay guys, well, that's it for today. I'm going to go back and we're going to edit those photos, and we're going to see how they turn out.